enjoyed your time out in the foyer and enjoy some good food. We will have another opportunity to enjoy some more good food on a sweet variety after our ceremony today. So I hope you'll be able to stay and enjoy some good desserts and coffee and what have you, and take some pictures, enjoy some more family time. Thank you for coming tonight. It's a delight to have you at our annual Alumni Association Award Ceremony. Tonight we've got an excellent group of people that we are recognizing, and as always, what a pleasure to recognize our graduates from Francis Marion and the various positions they hold in life and in their communities. So I'd like now to invite Dr. Fred Carter, our president, to come up and speak to you a moment and tell you some exciting things that are happening with Francis Marion. Dr. Carter?
Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Brian. You know, this is quite an array here. This looks a little better every single year. And I do have to tell you, my friends, every time I come into this facility, particularly the auditorium, I still get goosebumps. And I have the sense that this place is still going to be just as pristine 50 years from now. Of course, I won't be here to enjoy it then, but our provost, Richard Chapman, will. Let me take a second and first of all recognize our trustees who are in attendance tonight. I think I've got everyone. George McIntyre, our incoming chair, is here. Please stand up. Hold your applause till everybody stands. Randy Dozier, our outgoing chair, is here. Gail Richardson, Jody Bryson, Jimmy Brown, W. Coleman, Tracy Freeman, Stephen Jones, and of course our newest trustee, Mary Finkley, is here this evening. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Let me just begin my brief comments by congratulating our award recipients who are seated down here to my right this evening. And I couldn't be more proud of what they've accomplished. I couldn't be more proud of their record of achievement. And I couldn't be more proud of the university that provided the education to acquire those accomplishments. And in many ways this evening we celebrate both. We celebrate the achievements of our alumni. We also celebrate the achievements of the university itself. Of course, everyone in this room appreciates the efforts and commitment of the extraordinary faculty that essentially taught these alumni over the years. You know, they've graduated generations of successful alumni out of that university. They are, without question, the most engaged, committed, and accomplished faculty in the state of South Carolina. And unquestionably, they always have been and always will be guardians of FMU's curriculum and guardians of FMU's standards. Make no mistake, they control the height of the bar at FMU, and they raise that bar higher and higher every few years. Well, let me tell you this. If the faculty are guardians of the standards of the university, then it's the alumni that are truly the guardians of its reputation. You're the ones who everybody looks to see what we do at the university and how well we do it. You're the living, breathing record of our success, and it's you that are proof of our accomplishments. And by the way, if the community doesn't know that, and they do, the General Assembly certainly does. Now there are almost 20,000 of you arrayed across the state, still predominantly in the PD. And what a record of achievement you represent. Your legislators, your judges, your physicians, your attorneys, your educators, your architects, your businessmen, your teachers, you have the profession's master. There are a few FMU graduates out there that excel in virtually every profession that exists in this state and around the country. And tonight, my friends, we honor 6 of the best. So sit back now and enjoy yourself and delight in the accomplishments of your university. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Carter. On behalf of the Alumni Association, welcome to our annual awards gala. Being on stage to honor this distinguished group is a true pleasure for me. You know, all of us chose Francis Marion for various reasons, but I'll tell you, choosing Francis Marion is a decision that I never second guess. Going to college is so much more than just earning a degree. It's a place where we grow up, a place where we learn to survive on our own, make lifelong friends, and some of us even meet our spouses. When I stepped onto campus for the first time, Kelly Sellers took my mother and me on a tour. And I knew immediately that Francis Marion was more than just a university. Of course, having the nicest dorms didn't hurt either. But from my tour, I knew that Francis Marion was about people. The students, the faculty, administration, and alumni. And tonight is a perfect example of that. Alumni engagement is crucial to the success of this in any university. Now, having Dr. Carter at the helm doesn't hurt either. But the progress that this university has made over the years is nothing short of amazing. The Alumni Association membership has grown over the past year due to alumni engagement. And for anyone who's here and is not a member of the association, I urge you to join. All of the information is available on the university website. And if you're already a member, I'm sure you know someone who isn't. So please encourage them to join as well. Well, tonight is about several of our distinguished graduates who I can tell you are engaged not only in their careers, not only in their community, but in their university as well. So let's celebrate their achievements.
This year, we've added a few, actually we started last year with some of our industry awards, professional industry awards. And if you haven't had a chance, you can turn over and just briefly look at one of the back pages of the Distinguished Alumni Awards, and it will give you a brief explanation of the industry awards that we have and that we'll be presenting tonight in natural and behavioral sciences, business and industry, and then medical and health sciences. So we're really excited to be able to provide those to these recipients tonight, and we have a little bio that you can run through at your leisure as well as you do this. We have made videos of these guys. One of them was living in Alabama when I contacted him to let him know, and lo and behold, when I tried to find him again, within 3 weeks he had moved to another state. So I had to find him in Florida, and it was a delight to say, well, brother, we found you, but we still want to give you your award. And we're delighted to have Ross Berry with us tonight from Florida, and his wife, Julie, and we're delighted that they're here. So thank you for the time and effort that you put into making this happen as well. We'd like to get started with our presentation. We let the videos speak for the recipients instead of us cackling on up here. That's for sure. You don't want that. So I want to go ahead and begin tonight as we get ready. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Charles Ross Berry, class of '87.
I'm originally from Bennettsville, South Carolina. I am currently the CEO of First Coast Heart and Vascular here in Jacksonville, Florida. I graduated from Francis Marion University in 1987 with a bachelor's degree in political science and a minor in history. When I have spare time, I enjoy spending it with my wife and my daughters. Our passion through the years has been going to Disney World. I enjoy flying. I'm a multi-engine, commercially rated pilot. I've most recently picked up the guitar. That has really become a new passion of mine. My father was the captain of the rescue squad in the local community that I grew up in. He had served as a medic in the Korean War. My mother was an RN. But I lost both of them, my father to a heart attack and my mother to nephritis at a young age. I entered the healthcare field because I wanted to make a difference in people's lives. I wanted to be part of that process that healed people. I believe the degree in political science and history built a solid foundation for my business career. This award has caused me to stop and think and reflect on my time at Francis Marion University and what it's meant to me. I'd like to thank the Alumni Association for this award, for what they do. I'd like to thank my wife and my family for their support through the years in my career. And I can truly say that without my time at Francis Marion University, my career wouldn't be where it is today.
First recipient of the Professional Industry Award in Medical and Health Sciences. I've learned some things in the last couple of weeks. You know, you can find some fun things on Facebook and Google, all kinds of information quickly. And someone was making some jokes the other day about, do you know what a large group of owl, you know, what's a group of owls? And I thought I couldn't remember anything that goes with that. And they said, well, it's a parliament. I said, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. I said, and they said, well, you know what a large group of baboons is? And I said, no. They said, it's a Congress. I went, really? And I say a large group of Francis Marion graduates are called patriots, and we're here tonight as patriots, and we're delighted to be here. Our next recipient, Anita Brown, class of '85 and 1990, has done outstanding work in schools in her district in the counseling profession as a school psychologist. We're delighted to have her. You can read more about her, but I want you to meet her and her story in her interview, which is quite profound. Please meet Anita Brown.
My name is Anita Brown. I work here in Marlboro County School District. I received my bachelor's degree in psychology in 1985. I always knew that I was going to be a school psychologist since the 7th grade. I'm involved with providing educational needs to students who have disabilities and students who may not have been identified with special needs. I have a wonderful son who's 30 years old. My daughter is 17, aspiring to attend college, and I am currently the president of the Band Booster Club, so we spend a lot of time traveling with the band in Dillon. I think Francis Marion University has offered a gateway and open for all students, especially in the rural areas, to provide students with outstanding education to be able to compete. Whenever I was told that I had this award, I was a little stunned, but excited. It means so much to me to be recognized for the hard work. I would like to just recognize my mother as an individual who had a 10th grade education and instilled into me that education is power. And I am grateful.
Professional Industry Award in the Branch of Behavioral Science. Congratulations, Anita. Everybody knows the phrase, well, when you think of a company, when you think of Honda, you think of all kinds of things, from ATVs to watercraft to wonderful cars, by the way. I happen to have one. And it's a delight to have such a facility that is producing some wonderful ATVs and things here in Florence, in the area, the PD. And one of the people at the helm of that and doing a great job in what he does is Mr. Jeff Helton, class of '93. This year we recognize Jeff in a special way as the first recipient of the Professional Industry Award in Business and Industry. So I'd like for you to meet Jeff Helton.
I'm a native of Darlington, South Carolina. I graduated from St. John's High, now Darlington High School. I'm a 1993 graduate of Francis Marion University. Well, I have two beautiful girls that I've enjoyed spending time with through the years, and for my youngest one, I spent a lot of time playing softball. I've now gone back to trying to pick up a little bit of playing golf, and not very good at it, but I enjoy the game. I work for Honda of South Carolina and have been for the last 16 years, going on 17 years since we started up the operation, and very proud to be a part of an organization that allows people to grow. Just the whole gamut of the classes that I had in the business sector has allowed me today to be a better manager. And I try to give back as much as I can back into this community that has been so good to me. Well, I think Francis Marion has taken the definite direction of understanding the customer's needs in our community and in the state of South Carolina. Now with the industrial engineering program is supporting the manufacturing environment such as ours, we were very delighted to partner up with them immediately once they said they had the program. Well, I'm just very humbled about the award. I'd never dreamed that this was something that was even out there on the horizons for something for me. There are some folks that I'd like to say thank you to and that I owe thanks to. Of course, my parents, my wife as well. Even going back to school and finishing up, she's been that constant that has supported me. And I've been also blessed to have many mentors out there, and thanks to all of them and having the confidence in me. I'm very humbled and very thankful.
Please help welcome Jeff Helton. Come on up, Jeff. Congratulations, Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the quality of graduates that we have coming out of our university, and it's a delight to recognize them. What a joy. The Alumni Volunteer of the Year, we don't necessarily give this award out every year. We really think about it. People come and go. Some people do one event with us. Some people lick stamps or lick envelopes, or they shuffle papers, and they do wonderful things. And many of our graduates throughout the year that live in the community will come and help us. They may meet us in another community when we have regional events and help set up the events in different cities that we have Alumni Association chapters. And it's a delight to see. Every now and then, though, one will pop up who is around a lot, not because she's looking for recognitions, because she's talented, she has certain skills she wants to serve, and she gives hours upon hours and dedicated hours to the work of the university in various departments. Our next recipient for the Alumni Volunteer of the Year, Renee Woodbury, class of '91, is the kind of person that you can call or text day or night, and we have texted late at night about meeting at certain events, smiling, a big smile early in the morning, shaking hands, greeting, or simply going out and getting baskets for gifts at homecoming. She has the art of entertaining and learning how to put together things in such a way that everybody loves Renee. So I would like for you to meet Renee Woodbury.
I was born and raised in Darlington County, and I've lived in the PD area all of my life. I graduated from Francis Marion in 1991 with a Bachelor of Business Administration and Management. I am definitely a people person. I love socializing, I love hosting events, I love planning events, I love coordinating events. Francis Marion offered me a glimpse of the community that I had not really ever seen before. I work now on a volunteer basis with the foundation. I help by raising funds for both academic and athletic scholarship programs here at Francis Marion. My main priority, of course, is always my sons, my family.
Both my parents graduated here from Francis Marion, and I think that's awesome because Francis Marion offered a lot to my family and the family that I have today.
I am very proud to be an alumni. It gave me a really great education. The School of Business here at Francis Marion is phenomenal. Receiving this award is really a very prestigious honor, and to have my boys see their mother get this award and to be recognized by my peers is truly a great honor. It is my pleasure to give back to my community and to my university everything that it gave to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 Alumni Volunteer of the Year, Renee Rivera. Congratulations, Renee. Thank you for all you do. When I first came to Francis Marion as an employee in 2005, I met a young lady, a young student, Heather Emmons. It was Heather Emmons at the time. And Heather and I got to know each other through political science and some other departments that I was looking at and helping out and doing some things in some of the clubs. I immediately spotted a leader type with a personality to focus, and once she has had something to focus on and go for it, believe me, she would follow it through. Well, in this short amount of time that she's been out of school, a lot of things have happened. Well, she was married to Cam, and thank you for being here tonight. So Heather Emmons Crawford is also a representative in the State House here in South Carolina, and we're delighted that for that accomplishment. So we're very proud of her in that way. She is leading quite well for her community. And so I'd like to introduce you through her video, and I think you'll get a little taste of who she is and her professionalism, Miss Heather Emmons Crawford, class of '05.
I graduated from Francis Marion in May of 2005 with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Political Science and a minor in History. After graduation, moved to Socastee, was blessed to meet a wonderful man, and in 2011, Cam and I were married. I'm very passionate about my job. I was elected to the South Carolina House of Representatives, and I represent the 37,000 plus constituents of District 68. In addition to serving in the General Assembly, I am a new realtor at Prudential Myrtle Beach Real Estate. My experience at Francis Marion was invaluable. The professors that I had, the people that I meet, the relationships that I still have today. I was very fortunate to have some great professors. They helped me to realize my full potential. They challenged me and pushed me and encouraged me. I think it's very important that Francis Marion has a strong alumni association. It helps to make Francis Marion more successful. Francis Marion University is very important to me, and it is an honor to be recognized by my alma mater. I'd like to thank my family for all of their help, their support, and continued support over the years.
Ladies and gentlemen, Representative Heather Emmons Crawford, class of 2005, the Benjamin Wall Ingram III Young Alumni of the Year. And thank you, Heather, for all you do for the state of South Carolina and your area as well. You represent Francis Marion quite well. There are a lot of alums who are very active in their communities. They have businesses, they're entrepreneurs, and we're blessed quite a bit to have a lot of them living in the PD area that are active. For instance, Tommy Taylor, who volunteered his plants tonight from his garden shop. We're appreciative of that, and he always comes through and makes us look better. And I thank you for his green thumb and his gardening for life. He's quite a man, and he's a past president of the Alumni Association as well. Our next recipient comes to no surprise to us, as we've had several people come across our desk as an executive board looking at who should we recognize each year. We have a growing list, and we keep that list close at hand, and through nominations from our alums and from our board, we scrutinize who we would like to hold up each year. This year, it was a no-brainer. From the different things going on in the Florence area that Tim Norwood has touched and continues to touch to help Florence grow, his patriotism and his love for the community and the PD area, and to see Florence blossom. The city of Florence is blooming now because of a lot of his efforts and community efforts, and we're very thankful that he represents Francis Marion the way he does as an outstanding alumnus. So therefore, I'd like for you to meet Mr. Tim Norwood.
Well, I grew up in Darlington and lived in Florence for the last 22 years. I am owner of Victor's Bistro and Global Sales Manager for ADP Tax Credit Services. As a business person, you look for trends, and as our lease was running out at our location on Irby Street, I was looking for a place to move Victor's, and I remember downtown being the vibrant hub it was when I was a kid. We'd come over here with my mom and dad, and we'd shop at Sears and go down this Evans Street, and it was just full of shoppers, and it was just a fantastic experience. So I really wanted that to happen again for Florence. Well, attending Francis Marion from 74 to 78, the college was still a college. It was young. It was just an exciting time. Everybody was engaged. I mean, I had a blast. Francis Marion is small enough for you to become friends with the professors. Like Dr. Thigpen, he and I are friends today. And he's always been a mentor of mine. Dr. Joe Stooks, same way. These gentlemen, men, helped mold me into the person I am today. I'm very proud of that. Outside of work, I enjoy spending time with my family. Not only my sons and granddaughter and my wife, but the extended family, my brothers and nieces and nephews. Are just really, that's what makes me feel whole, is having them as my support. And then my friends that I've been friends with for 40 plus years. Having that support makes me happy. I'm very humbled, I'm very honored, and I'm grateful that for the recognition of what I've been able to do in my life in supporting Francis Marion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage the Outstanding Alumnus of the Year, Mr. Tim Norwood, class of 78.
I do have a lot of comments for you tonight. It's a very special night tonight, and I just really want to thank a few people, and particularly the Alumni Association, Brian and Julian, and all the members of the association, Dr. Carter. As I said in the video, I'm just very humbled, flattered, honored that I have been able to receive this award, this recognition as the Outstanding Alumnus for 2014. I want to thank my wife, Ann, for her support. The Lord knows that she puts up a lot with me, and I certainly do appreciate her doing that. And I want to thank my parents. They've been gone for almost 3 decades, but they instilled a lot of values in me, primarily a good work ethic and a lot of ambition. And of course, my 4 older brothers, for their belief in me too. And I want to thank Francis Marion for allowing me an opportunity to earn a college degree. Just by a little bit. 2.2. And Dr. Thigpen always called me a gentleman C student, so that's exactly what I was. But seriously, on any measure of success that I've had, that I've received professionally or personally, is rooted in the association of my classmates and lessons that I've learned from my Francis Marion professors. And it's an honor to receive this award, and I thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you, there's really not much more that I can add to this program than what we just saw. I'll tell you, it's really exciting to see this group be recognized. Let's give them all a round of applause. We really appreciate what you do day in and day out and help market the university. Let people know that, you know, you're proud of where you went to school and what helped you get to where you are. It's really refreshing to see that. So there's some refreshments at the end or in the foyer when we're done. So please help yourself, and congratulations everybody, and thank you all for coming. We do appreciate it.